here. We're going to talk with fisheries biologist Jeff Ross, who's actually the Assistant Director of Fisheries, and I'm going to climb under his umbrella. Obviously, we have a lot of water in the state of Kentucky. We're going to change a few things around on tonight's show and talk to some folks about what's going on. Now, we have a lot of people who see, I'm getting questions on email, I'm sure you are too.
Right.
They see this water and they assume every fish, this is Elkhorn Creek right here, is on his way to the Ohio River and will never be back. Let's talk about the actual physical, what's happening here and where do these fish go under these circumstances?
Obviously, you're going to have a lot of rushing water with the high water, but you can see on the edges of the creek and behind the trees, there's a lot of current breaks that people don't realize. You know, deeper parts of the creek will have slower flow.
It probably is a little more stressful for the fish because they're always fighting that current.
Right, yeah, they're definitely going to be stressed. It's going to have a major impact, especially in the creeks, on the spawning. In Elkhorn Creek, we found that anytime the water gets like this during the spawn, it's not good.
Now let's think about more of a lake situation.
Right.
You think about Kentucky Lake, Barkley Lake, the water's way up.
Right.
You know, say they're up in somebody's yard, I mean, will they spawn like that?
Well,
and then...
yeah, the lake is a different situation. If it gets up and stays stable and the fish spawn, you can actually have a really good spawn. Lake Cumberland, for example, has got all that habitat from when it's been down, trees and brush, and now it's up in that. If it stays in that and stays stable, they'll have a bumper crop of young fish spawn. Now, if they have to pull that lake down real fast and the fish have laid their eggs and then the water comes down, that'll mess it up pretty good. So it all depends on the stability of the water timed with the temperature.
It's like we talked about earlier, people just assume these fish are washed out. It's nice for me to actually see a situation right here. We see all this in the background, and you've explained very easily that there are breaks and places they can get into and ride it out. Jeff, thanks for talking with us. I'm sure it eases the mind of a lot of people to let them know that there are places where they can get it, and their fish aren't gone forever.
Right.
When this goes down, they'll still be there.